Alright, hey, what's up everyone? Just wanted to make a video real quick talking about the Game Awards that happened yesterday, of course. If you didn't see, I did a reaction, a series of reaction videos and a stream. If you want to go check those out, you can. Warning, there's a lot of really stupid shit in that stream. So, to be honest, I wouldn't recommend it unless you also, like me, can handle a bunch of stupid, dumb, inane shit. So, just letting you know, there was a lot of Skype conversation going on and stuff, and a lot of people talking about other shit. Just warning you right here. Anyway, one thing that happened, of course, as the Game Awards would suggest, is the Game of the Year award was announced. And when it happened, I was surprised because I was sure Red Dead was going to take it. Now, I should have expected it not to, because usually in an award show, when something is sweeping the awards, which Red Dead was at that point, I think it won, what, 4 or 5 awards? I think 4 awards before that, so it was pretty much sweeping. Usually when a movie or a game is sweeping, that means they probably aren't going to win Best Picture or Best Game or whatever. Look at like La La Land, look at Avatar, look at a lot of like big movies that sweeped, you know? Didn't win. You know, Mad Max, that sweeped, didn't win that year. You know, just like, there's a lot of examples of that happening. Of course, like Overwatch probably didn't sweep because, you know, it's a multiplayer only game, so it probably doesn't have too many options to be nominated for. But, so, I was expecting Red Dead, but I should have been expecting God of War. God of War won, and you know what? I didn't finish God of War. I'm going to tell you right here. My initial reaction, if you watch that stream, was a little disappointed because I think Red Dead, from what I played of God of War, I didn't finish it, so I can't tell you exactly, but just from what I played of Red Dead, which is over 100 hours. I've played 100, and this is what my Exophase says, which is a site that tracks gaming time. I have played it for 115 hours. I would say about 10 of those were online so far. So over 100 hours of just the story. I don't think I've played a Grand Theft Auto game over 100 hours in my life. Which actually, that might not be true. But what I mean is the story stuff. Like, I probably played Grand Theft Auto 3 a lot, just messing around. What I'm talking about the content stuff. Just the amount of content. And I know a lot of people don't like the gunplay, and they don't like that they have to walk and ride their horses. Me, that stuff was great. Obviously, I could play that game hours and hours. That really immersed me in that world. So I loved Red Dead Redemption 2, so I wanted it to win. But I am actually, even though at first I was a little grumpy about it, and a lot of people gave me shit about being really negative towards that, even though it wasn't me, it was actually somebody else in my Skype call that was being really negative about it. To the point where this person, I won't name names, you know who you are, even said like that game is God of War is a bad game. Like in the background you hear him. I'm just like, no it is not. Get the fuck out of here. It is a great game. Okay, I played about 15 hours of it, so I played a good chunk of it. It's not like I played an hour and I was done. Played 15 hours. That's about, I don't know, maybe half of the game if you're going to do, or you're trying at least to do all the content, like everything. The game itself is like 15-20 hours if you just skip all the side content, which I don't think is a good idea, because what I played of the side stuff is really awesome. Like, friggin', you get to like save dragons if you want. Like, what the shit? That's a side thing? That's awesome. So I'm actually perfectly fine with God of War winning. And of course I got a couple comments. I turned comments and ratings off of those streams. Usually I don't do the turning off comments thing, but I had to do it here because I knew I was just going to get a barrage of fuck you, you suck. So I just said screw it, whatever. I don't want to hear it. Okay? There's times where I just do not want to hear it. So I turned that off. You can call me a pussy if you want. It's fine. I just don't want to hear it. I'm just here to pretty much talk about the award. I am okay with God of War winning. Thinking about it, I actually commend them for picking God of War over Red Dead, because Red Dead would have been the obvious choice. God of War isn't as obvious, but to the people that are saying like, good, I'm glad Red Dead didn't get it because that game does not deserve it. I'm like, what, really? That game, compared to God of War, changes gaming more. And when it comes to just the gameplay implementations, audio design, story, the way it tells its story, it is just the way it presents missions. Like you just walk in through the forest and randomly a tree will fall on a dude and you have to go help that guy, or you could just leave him to die. You don't need to do shit. Just little things like that, which God of War doesn't really have. You know, you come up to a guy that's floating, a little ghost guy, you talk to him, and he's like, hey, could you bring me this? Or whatever. You know, it's typical stuff, which is great for God of War, don't get me wrong, but it's not, it won't change how we look at gaming, especially open world gaming, which Red Dead Redemption will. Like, I'm playing, not that it's an open world game, but has like open world elements. I'm playing Darksiders 3 right now, where you can go backtrack and go to parts of the world that you haven't before. I'm already going like, I want to play Red Dead. Like, even the online open world is more detailed when it comes to its mission structure and the way it presents missions than certain other games out there. So I just think Red Dead Redemption, when it comes to changing how we look at a game, I feel like that's more important, but I get God of War. God of War is a great game, so I'm perfectly fine. As long as it wasn't like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I know is a great game too, but not game of the year, you know? I don't even need to play that game to say it's not game of the year. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, I know that seems a little ignorant to say, but there's certain things I am sure of without actually having to actually be sure of it. And that is one thing I'm actually legit 100% sure of. That is not game of the year. Might be game of the year if you didn't play Red Dead Redemption, so even Spider-Man, Dragon Quest XI, God of War, obviously, all these other big games. Maybe if you only played that and, I don't know, Call of Duty or Battlefield, or like the really big, like, tentpole games that are like the yearly series. Even though Battlefield is more not bi-yearly. Would bi-yearly mean like every other year? Whatever. No, bi-yearly would mean twice a year, right? Whatever. Just every other year. Whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm okay with God of War winning. I do think Red Dead should have won. I'm glad it won what it won. I think everything it won totally deserved. The music is absolutely incredible. I don't understand. Some people saying, like, the music's not that great. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? The music in that game isn't great? Okay. Sure. Whatever you say. There's opinions, and then there's just being completely wrong. And that is completely wrong. The music in that game is phenomenal. So good. So I don't even want to talk about it because it's going to lead to some sort of spoiler. So I'm just going to say there's musical cues in that game that left me really emotionally affected. What else do I have to say? What else did it win? I guess it won voice acting. Roger Clark, hell yes, thank God. Arthur Morgan's one of the best video game characters this generation. Kratos is up there too, don't get me wrong, but Kratos, of course, was already a character, but I would say that he's pretty much a new character at this point, so. Yeah, the Game Awards itself overall was pretty fun. I could have done without the Pepe Muppet thing. That went on way freaking too long. I like Pepe the Muppet, but I like his design, at least. I know he was created for the Muppets Tonight or whatever show. I never watched that. But I like him. I like his design. I just don't like him in the Game Awards, I will say. I'm trying to think of other cringe moments. I know a lot of people like the Sonic Fox thing, and that's cool. I'm actually warming up more to it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, or just like the whole idea of someone dressing up like that, and, you know, having their hair all different colors and stuff, just makes you seem like you're trying to fit in way more than other people or whatever. Like you're trying to stand out. But you know what? Sonic Fox actually seems really genuine, and he seems like a really cool guy. So, and you know what? Ninja actually seems like a cool guy too. I rewatched both of their acceptance speeches, and they seem like actually like legit people, not just like, oh, well, go make sure you get me to 200,000 subscribers, and if you do, I got an epic giveaway. You know, I'm sure they do that stuff, but they just seem like legit people, especially Sonic Fox. I was actually, or Sonic Dude. What's his name? Sonic Fox? Is it Sonic Fox? I think it's Sonic Fox. Whatever, you know who I'm talking about. So anyway, there you go. I just wanted to give my thoughts a little bit, just a little bit more about what I thought of the Game Awards. It was a solid Game Awards, by the way. Mortal Kombat 11. Whew. Joker coming to for Smash. Shit. Makes me want to finish Persona 5 now. What else? There was other things, right? There's a bunch of so a lot of new really cool indie games. The Outer Worlds, that looks freaking awesome. I'm actually really hyped for that new Obsidian game. And there's a few other games out there. The new game from the guys that made Abzu, that looked really awesome. It actually looked really cool. And a lot of really awesome looking art styles. That's one thing I should say. The Game Awards really doesn't just focus on like the big ones, you know, like, oh, here's a Fortnite trailer. I mean, you had that, but it's like the world premieres, a lot of them were like indie games, you know, and a lot of shadow drops. A lot of games that just came out of nowhere and dropped and said, hey, available now. Ashen, available now. Bitch, you want that survive this game or whatever it's called, bam, it's early access now, go get it. There's a lot of early drops or shadow drops. That was really cool. So anyway, there you go, that's the Game Awards 2018. I want to make a quick little video, not so quick, over 10 minutes, but you know, it's a 3.5 hour show. Actually, it was like if you count the pre-show, it was like almost 3.5 hours. Really solid stuff. Oh, Stanley Parable coming to consoles. Hyped. New stuff? Shit, yeah. What else? Oh my god. Well, you can watch the stream if you want. Just a warning again, a lot of dumb shit in that stream. A lot of offensive stuff too. So if you're easily offended, don't even watch it. That's usually what happens when I have a Skype call filled with people. It's just, there's gonna be a lot of really just dumb shit. Yeah. So anyway, there you go. Thank you. Till next time. Bye.